Okay. My God. Guys, sorry about that. We are going to... Oh my God. Hey, sorry about that, guys. This is the new live stream. Had some errors in the previous live stream. We're going to continue straight away. We are in the middle of recruiting some troops. We are going to attack Trevorum as first. And Daniel K, hello, welcome to the stream. Man, it has been a day where technology has been bugging the crap out of me. Really, I am so pissed off. Oh my God. And I have this habit where I tend to laugh when I'm pissed off. And hopefully all you guys can manage to come in. All good, man. All good, Andrew Fish. It's one of those days. Really is one of those days.
In order to construct a proposal.
Oh, now you do the stream in double time for AKA Force March. Lol, no problem. I promise I will make the stream 2 hours long. And it has been really a day for technical issues. What is the date? 21st of March. Well, it isn't the Ides of March, so I don't know what I can blame this on. And what we are going to do is... Trevorum has 11. These guys have 4, which means...
that you cannot control. Please select one of
I
your
should get maybe 4 of these guys. I need another archer, perhaps. And let's get just 2 of these guys, get another archer. And... in the next turn, we're going to go ahead and attack these guys.
Spies are subterfuge experts.
However, okay, just a quick look at our reshade. Okay, everything seems to be fine with the reshade. Wonderful. And I actually even forgot to build up my buildings. Let's go ahead and build that up over there. Quick look at everything else. Everything seems to be fine. And wow, I am really not in the mood today. Sergeant Meme Suraj, the worst possible thing has ever happened, man. So basically I was trying to load in the new fix pack and my mods got corrupted and I was doing a lot of fixing and a lot of tweaking, trying to fix up the mods, verified the integrity of the game, and then finally I decided I'm going to do a clean install, and like an idiot, I did not create a backup of the saves. I just did not do that, and I lost my save games, man. Absolutely, that's the stupid thing. I lost my save games. And now I have no idea how I'm gonna continue the Roman campaign. I mean, I do have it saved up to about... Let's go ahead, this cavalry is 248. And what about these guys? They're still not recruiting. 6, okay. So we can slightly move a bit closer. Okay. And get a couple more of these spearmen. We need a bigger front line, I'm guessing. Let's see what the garrison looks like. So we have a lot of Gallic tribesmen, Gallic townsfolk. So we will need a lot of these guys, actually. Maybe we don't. Yeah, let's actually just go ahead. These guys have 1 cavalry. And I think what they don't have is a bunch of cavalry, so we can go ahead, get maybe a couple of cavalry and 1 more spear unit, and then we should be good to attack them in the next turn. However, let's go ahead and quickly end the turn. And George C. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you with us. And I'm still, you guys can clearly tell I'm not in my not in a very good mood right now. I mean, I'm not really upset at anything, but like, you know, my mind's all like messed up. My brain is fried. Yeah, wait, I just realized we're doing the Nervii. Yep, pretty much lost my German save game. I've lost my Roman save game. I am not so worried about losing the German save game as much as I am about the Roman save game. But what I do have and what I am going to offer people is that I do have, and let's have a very quick look at my controls once again. Rotation speed, gotta get that up a bit. And I think I got camera shake off as well. Alright. Okay, things are a little bit better. Okay, we can go ahead and upgrade our champion. So let's go ahead and do that. Some of our other characters have also leveled up, like our dignitary over here. Get that tax rate as well as improvement to the public order. Our spy has leveled up, and you can see the spies have some changes to them as per the new 1.32 public beta. Screen is fixed now. Gupta, hello, welcome to the live stream. Cloud, brain fried, what has happened? I feel like this is going to be pretty much, you know, the discussion of the day for this live stream, and that is because what has happened is that I have actually lost all of my save games, I've lost a lot of stuff, and pretty much everything that could possibly go wrong has actually gone wrong, so that is unfortunate. Let's get that Remy Maripose cavalry, because that's a pretty good cavalry. We're gonna quick save over here, hop right into the battle, get into a battle, get my mind off things, get a quick victory, so that I feel a little bit better about what's happened today. The loss of the Roman campaign is hard, but Sergeant Meme Swaraj, here's a very outlandish idea that I'm going to try to pull off, because, you know, Rome has taken defeat after defeat after defeat, and they bounced back. So, on the bright side, I have recorded up to 12 episodes. And so far, only 8 episodes have been released. So, 12 episodes, that means I have 9 episodes, that means I have an entire month to restart the campaign and catch up to the point where I'm at and try to seamlessly fuse it in to the 13th episode. So that's going to be a Herculean task, but you know, if I end up doing it, and why isn't my camera is acting a bit weird actually, and so it definitely has to do with all of my settings for sure. So really annoying. Well, is it the camera shake? Wait, no, wait. It's definitely one of these things. Is it? I don't know. I really don't know. But, oh my god. Alright. Okay. I think we're pretty much screwed. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly organize our army. Archers in one group. We get our cavalry. We have our missile cavalry in one group. We'll put our other cavalry in the other group. You can be on the left flank. Actually, you know what? You be on the left and you be in the center, right flank. Quickly go ahead. Line you up. Perfect. Get all of our missile troops. Them up here. General all the way in the back. General is a infantry unit, and we'll have to change that pretty soon. Go ahead and get a cavalry into position. Go ahead, quick start the battle. Move up our units in slow motion. And of course I forgot to turn off the timer. Thankfully it's at 60 minutes. However, you haven't switched on legacy it's in the keyboard control. Okay, let's have a look at that. Game settings, controls, legacy. Where's legacy? Ah, no wait. I can't find it, man. Legacy. Okay, I don't know where it is. Let's just keep going. Dad, will be better if you start another Roman campaign, one of the minor DLCs. New faction. Maybe a new faction, who knows. You're talking about this live stream, Hololive? Yes, new faction. As you can tell, we have lost all of our saved games, you know. You did comment on that community update, so I'm pretty sure you're aware of the situation. But let's slow down over here. And classic Total War camera. Well, the classic one is not the actual correct one, is it? I'm pretty sure the classic one is not correct. No, it's not the classic one. Is it? No, it's not the classic one. Definitely not it. But it's somewhere over there for sure. However, let's just I don't know, it's my mouse button that isn't working for some reason. Okay. Alright. And I am really not paying attention to what's going on over here. Let's quickly get this cavalry into melee. Go ahead, attack. I don't want to keep losing. Really, that could be possibly the worst thing that could ever happen. Let's get our tooltips out. And let's focus on this. And you know what? I am actually going to, once this live stream is over, I am going to go ahead and start fixing everything as much as possible. And of course this cavalry is starting to lose a bit decisively. Let's go ahead and deal with that Jav Cav as well.
Our general is under attack.
Okay. Remain Mariupol is doing a good job over there. Yeah, this is a bit weird because I can't really pan as good as I used to. Something feels off. But yeah, that's making it a bit hard as far as this battle is concerned. However, should be a little bit of a challenge for me, I guess. Let's quickly get a cavalry over here, avoid those traps if we can. Let's get a cavalry on the other flank to quickly charge over there. I think we're done with the enemy cav, so that's some good news. Meanwhile, our general can charge up forward. And one thing I do know that we can have is in the battle interface, you want to turn this on so that, yes, we can see the number of troops we have over here. And the thing is, the mouse button is not working. You know, the panning with the mouse button where you hold down the mouse button and you can start to rotate your camera. So it's a bit iffy. It's not working all the time. So I don't know what's up with that. And as you can see, it's like due to that reason, a lot of times my UI is kind of disappearing. Hello, Roderick Uthredson. Man, I love that show, The Last Kingdom. What a show that is. And what an ending. I mean, that's such a rarity for today's times to have a show that ends so well. Let's go ahead, get our cavalry behind. They've done and dealt with those enemy cav units. And pretty much we can move this cavalry over here. We want to move them in a way so that they avoid these caltrops over here. And wow. Hey, this is a disaster of a stream, really. I really thank you guys for being so supportive of me. I mean, there have been a lot of delays, there have been a lot of hiccups to the channel recently, and I do apologize for that. And but you guys have been absolutely fantastic, amazingly supportive, and you know, if that's even a proper way to say the thing, but like, you know, I couldn't have asked for more from you guys. Let's go ahead and charge into the backs of these spearmen. Keep in mind, spearmen no longer have the expert charge defense, so they should take quite a bit of damage on the charge, and our cavalry should do quite fine. And of course, light spearmen are not going to be much of a threat to cavalry units anymore, so that is great. Let's get both of these guys over here. Get a cavalry. Group 4, you can go ahead, keep charging here. Group 3, meanwhile, keep chasing. We do have... Okay, Group 4, keep chasing the missile units. Group 3. Fantastic. And this is a phalanx unit, which means a rear charge should be really powerful against it. And phalanx units are really good straight up, but with the rear charge, they're pretty weak. Let's go ahead and charge in all of our units. Okay, fantastic. We're done quite well over here, and there's nothing much the enemy can do against us. And all of our archers can pretty much fire against... Just look at that. This unit. And with that, we have pretty much won the first battle. So, feeling slightly better. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Decisive victory. A very quick early settlement gain. Yes, summary. What about Ancient Empires, since they made a new update recently and fixed the same some things. Ever plan to try other mods? I do, man, but a lot of the people on the channel wish to see me play Nervii at Impera, so yeah. AKA not the thumbnail. Yeah, it's not the thumbnail. I didn't have time to pretty much Hololive. I didn't have time to update things, but I will update everything once this live stream is done. I just had to hop into it because I didn't want to, you know, commit to you guys on something and then not deliver. And my god, man. Okay, let's go ahead and just occupy it. It is Celtic, so we have destroyed our very first faction. And move down over here. Vesontio is our next target, and if this army is outside the settlement, we couldn't have asked for a much better scenario. Let's go ahead, get a couple, and we can only recruit 2 units now, so let's be a little bit smarter about it, and not cavalry. Cavalry will not be required, because if this army gets into Vesontio, then what will happen is that we will need more melee infantry. So let's actually go ahead and get a couple of this melee infantry. And we are going to go ahead and build a cattle pens because that is a very versatile building. And we are going to build a horse pens so that we can build some horse units as well. Okay. Alright, with that I think I can go ahead and end the turn. Quick look and see if we can start some trade. Cannot. Look at our diplomacy. We cannot. Let's just go ahead and end the turn. And Johnny Oak, good afternoon. Welcome. The vacations were really good and I'm happy to be back. However, not so happy today. And if you look at the community posts, you will know why. I just don't want to keep repeating myself on the live stream. However, some of the worst thing has actually happened to me today as far as our YouTube channel is concerned. Let's have a quick look at Rome is amazing show. Love it. Yes, I have watched the HBO show. 2:30, so I could watch the live stream. Lord Speed, that means so much to me. And you know what? That has actually made my day. That has actually made my day. Really happy that, but I do hope... Oh, that's interesting. We do have another army over here. And 20 stack inside, so it's not going to be easy to attack these guys.
In addition to skills gained through experience,
And
characters develop traits that affect
I really don't know what is the setting, but even in here, it feels a little bit weird. Game settings. No time limit, definitely. We want to turn off all the campaign advice. I'm a player who doesn't need it. And we go to our controls. Is it mouse scroll? No, okay, yeah, we need the mouse scroll. Go to our controls. We need the mouse scroll, okay. And yeah, I have no idea what... Okay, I'm just gonna fix it later on. I think you guys have suffered enough in this live stream already. Let's go ahead, get some of those abilities for this character. I always focus on getting the army upkeep, and as far as technology is concerned, we can go ahead and get the growth rate per turn. But if you can build steam, it's a really fun campaign. Yes, the Nervii is really good. Roderick Utterson and Mason just got a fresh start and not looking back. Yes, let's just try to do that. Let's try to do that. It's really hard for someone like me to do that because I tend to fixate a lot on what I do, and I tend to be a little bit of a sort of kind of perfectionist. However, let's have a look at some of our other characters. And we have an heir, Etuapokos, and we are going to use him. We're going to raise another army. Okay, let's get you up over there. Meanwhile, you can get... What do we have in here? Okay, these guys have 25 armor. These guys have no armor. Another 25 armor. Phalanx unit for sure. A couple of these guys. These guys are pretty good. Celtic Naked Spearmen. They're very good against cavalry. As you can see, 15 melee attack, 19 bonus versus cavalry. They don't have really good cavalry. Apart from that, not that many respectable units. However, quickly go ahead. And speaking of cavalry, let's try to get a cavalry advantage against these guys. We're going to stay within the settlement. And if I get a cavalry unit or a couple of them, then my economy is going to suffer a little bit. So I really don't want to be doing that. And yeah, really annoying what's happening over here with my mouse, okay? And it could possibly be because I kind of whacked my mouse in anger earlier on due to, you know, what has happened so far today. However, let's look at another Nervii chieftain. We can get a cavalry general instead. That's quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And we are going to deal with that by increasing our taxation. That is the only option for us for now. And let's go ahead and end the turn, and we will see what we can do in the next turn. So, what's the plan with this campaign? What's my plan? My plan is going to be pretty much the same, Andrew Fish. I'm going to stick with creating the borders of the Imperial Holy Roman Empire, the Carolingian Empire under Charlemagne. Start a new Let's Play series like in Alexander DEI mod or with some Hellenic faction in DEI Vanilla. You know what? I might just do that, man, because it's going to be a lot of work. Really to, you know, to fix that Roman campaign. But I was really looking forward to the campaign, and I put in a lot of work in that Roman campaign. And I don't know, I'm incredibly sad right now. But the only thing that's keeping me happy is just how supportive all of you guys are. Really keeping me so happy right now. And we are going to be bankrupt if we don't do something real quick. What we can do is actually stop building some of these barracks. And I don't know, man. We want to attack Treverorum, and they are at war. However, they're not really fighting, or not really moving out of position. And these guys are busy just breaking all of the agreements with us, the Aedui.
You are welcome.
Seems that nobody really likes us. Let's just go ahead, move up our troops a little bit forward. And what we can do to help out a little bit over here, try to activate that patrol stance to help out with our economy just a little bit, a tad bit. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn once again, have a quick look at the chat. At summary, what other games do you play outside of Total War? Man, Praetorian, I really like strategy games, and I do play Paradox. And in Paradox in specific, I play Europa Universalis. I like it a lot, but it's been a long time since I have played Europa Universalis, and I would recommend it to anyone. It is a really good game. And it is Europa Universalis, the 4th edition, of course. Lucas Lemon, the Seleucids are a good option of Hellenic faction in DEI. They are, but we have played so much in the east. I mean, we have played Parthia and the Morians, which is pretty much in the same region, and I feel like we're just incrementally, slowly inching westwards if I do decide to play as the Seleucids. Unfortunately, that's going to be the reality of things. Okay, Elder has improved. Let's get some tax rate modifiers for him. Okay, fantastic. And we can get our faction leader back in charge over here. And which guy is he? I think he is this fellow. You can put him in there because he does have that army upkeep cost reduction, and you can just see how powerful that is, as we are getting minus, you know, almost half of the upkeep has been taken care of. And yeah, this is going to be pretty tough to deal with Vesontio, but we are going to have to try our level best to do that. Let's go ahead and end the turn once again. Anything apart from strategy games. I used to play Call of Duty Warzone, and I was pretty good at the game actually, but FPS games are quite boring and they get repetitive too soon, in my opinion. So I used to play a Battle Royale, and I had actually a kill to death ratio of like about 3.5. So definitely I was among the top 5 percentile of players in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But yeah, I don't like FPSs because they get just too repetitive, especially the Battle Royale mode that is just the same thing. You know, they just change the map, but it gets so repetitive. Whereas something like Divide et Impera, which has a lot of replayability, is actually quite nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay siege. I don't know, I could get owned over here. And what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and attack this army over here. He's going to retreat. And yeah, we're going to get screwed now if we're not careful. We need to pull back for sure. Okay. And I pretty much got myself stuck over here in a very bad position. And this guy, can he return? He can. So that's not great.
Ready for orders. None will escape.
And maybe move here. And no. It's a horrible mistake. And it's something I usually never do, but it has been a day of days really. Army sabotage, that's the only option we have. And of course it fails. So we are pretty much in a position where we could end up losing the campaign. Wonderful. My first PC strategy game was Praetorians, and after that my love for strategy games, especially Roman period, was born. Now there is a remastered version of that game that supports modern hard drive. Alright, anyways, with the end turn, let's see what happens. What we pretty much want is for the Sequani to attack us head on, and then we are going to have to fight a pretty massive battle. And I didn't really calculate. Didn't really think that through, and the moment of truth is going to be upon us pretty soon. Age of Empires, for sure, man. Sergeant Meme Suraj, I completely agree with you. That game was revolutionary. And here we go. Okay, we are being attacked by the army as well as the garrison. I don't know if I would like to retreat. Should I fight this? You know what? I'm actually gonna... Oh no! We actually retreat in completely the worst direction possible. And... What? What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Oh my god. You are absolutely retarded. What did you do? What did you do? And you actually left your one guy over there outside so that I can easily attack him and take your settlement from you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Whoever it is, the RNG gods that gave me this. Alright, let's go ahead and just like quickly fight this battle, defeat the easy garrison, and take over Vesontio, man. This is hilarious, guys. Oh my god. I needed something like this, man, after all I have been through today. Oh god. See, this is why difficulty level really doesn't help the AI, because they can do something as stupid as this even if you're playing on legendary. Yeah, genius AI, man. Genius, really. Alright, let's quickly set up our armies. Enjoy fighting against the AI. And yeah, man, my mood is all of a sudden a lot better. And we're gonna put all of our guys here. And still a little bit annoyed at the fact that my mouse isn't working as I intended to work, but I'm not gonna complain. We have a pretty good battle ahead of us, and we are gonna fight the battle real quick. Move up our armies really quick. Double time it.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
I don't know what exactly is up with this mouse. Quick alt tab out. Does that help? No. What about this and this? Okay. N, Z. Okay, everything seems to be working this way. However, the mouse seems to be a little bit weird. The mouse scroll wheel. Alright. I kind of have to press deeply into it, but we will see. Anyways, genius AI, definitely Roderick Utterson. Favor of the gods, exactly. It's, I don't know which gods, because the Nervii is actually dual culture, so is it the Germanic gods? Or did the Celtic gods favor me in this instance? And wow, okay. We have messed up entirely over there. Quick pause. And we are going to select our whole army. And Okay. Fantastic.
The enemy's hidden units.
And that's because of my mouse, guys. I very rarely do stuff like this. My mouse is pretty much acting a little bit weird, and you know what? It's probably because I lost my cool and I whacked my mouse. So I'm gonna have to see if that's the issue. If it is, then I'm gonna have to... Yeah, and it's doing that again. And if that's the issue, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. But I don't think, I mean... Physically, nothing seems to be wrong with it. Who's the greatest general, guys? Hannibal, Caesar, or Rome 2 AI? Rome 2 AI for sure, definitely. Rome 2 AI is the best general ever. And I just like the new arrows, man. You can really turn off those projectiles and pretty much get a look at what's going on. Let's quickly select our front line, move them up ahead, quickly run into position. I don't want to wait too much behind. We're going to move our cavalry on the left flank around. What do we have here? We have a general who's a melee unit. And they just have a single cavalry unit who's decided to charge me, which is great. We can begin to surround him. And you can order your archers to hit individual units like so. And if you hold down the space key, you will see which unit they're attacking. So that's pretty nifty tool. However, over here, let's quickly move up, toggle on that skirmish mode. We can turn off our fire at will, turn on the guard mode for our archers real quick. Get our general over here, go ahead, charge this cavalry in the back. It's losing decisively, which is great. And oh, this unit is trying to catch up to me. And it shouldn't be able to do so. Because we are going to catch up to it. We're not going to let it charge at us willy-nilly. And then the horsemen can continue to chase over there. Quick look at our left flank. Everything seems to be fine. We can move up our javelin troops. What just happened to you? And my mouse does well. Yeah, sometimes it bugs out like that, but the easiest thing to do actually when that happens is, like, let's say I'm moving over here and I want to cancel that. So you're using your left mouse key when you're doing this. Just also keep holding down the left mouse button and press the right mouse button, and that takes care of it. However, sometimes if you don't actually end up doing it, then you're gonna have to pause the game. And okay, this guy is done with that archer unit, so go ahead and hit this guy. This archer unit is kind of isolated, so go ahead, quickly stay in a very narrow formation, because when you do this, you just see how nicely these guys end up encircling the enemy. And a cavalry charge over here, basically taking care of these archer units. They're not going to be able to do much, and we're going to pull back out because, of course, we don't want to be near spearmen. And over here, speaking of spearmen, we're going to have to charge into the backs of these spearmen. Try to get them out of the fighting as quickly as possible. And the objective is to also try to hunt down as many units as we can. And now that we have done this, we can quickly get our troops into the position and start attacking them. Quickly get these guys over here. General is looking good. Inspire. Get him over here. Hey. Jab troops, you gotta be very careful. I don't want them to get caught up on. And they are gonna get caught up on, unfortunately. And what we are gonna do is we're gonna pull back another unit over here. Make sure we can charge into these units. Okay, get our general over there. This unit is losing decisively. We pull back our cavalry and give it yet another charge. Meanwhile, all of our archers can go ahead and start hitting their general. And no, you know what? I don't want to hit their general. I just want to hit units that could pretty much, you know, keep the fighting going for as long as possible. Because if you rout them out too quickly, then you're not going to be able to get a lot of kills. And I want to get as many kills as I possibly can, because I definitely want to be auto-resolving the garrison fight next. Let's have a look at the chat. Seriously, AI might be better with Caesar, with a bird's eye view and ability to control the entire battle at moment's notice. Rome 1 diplomacy, accept or we will attack. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I do remember that. Anyone who has played Rome Total War will know that. It's pretty... Okay, let's get our cavalry over here. General, go ahead, start chasing some units. Cavalry over 4. Go ahead, chase, hit that unit. And you're gonna go all the way up there. Okay, I'm kind of slowly getting a hang of, you know, dealing with the mouse issue. Which is kind of good, I guess. Alright, I want to get this cavalry out over there. Go over here. A couple of these swordsmen can come and try to surround the enemy unit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Used all the ammunition, have we? Go ahead. Keep chasing these units. Okay, you want to chase these guys. Move back here.
Men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Who's fleeing the field of battle? Okay, I have no idea. But anyways, let's quickly get these guys. And this is the moment where we want to quickly select as many troops as we want, because we want to pretty much rout them all out. We don't leave any of them to escape. And you can hit this button over here to have a quick look of what's going on. And as you can see, there's a bunch of units over here. We want to send one cavalry unit over there, another cavalry unit over here. You can fast forward now. What are we looking at? 19. So you pretty much want them to be below 30. And if they are below 30, then they pretty much get wiped out. So as you can see, this unit is 100 still. So top priority to getting rid of them. Let's make sure we change our reshades. Of course, this is 53 still. Sorry, General. Where are you? You stopped chasing some people. Let's go ahead and go continue to chase over there. Fantastic. A spear unit routed. Thank you, Johnny Oak. Yes, I did notice that somewhere towards the end. But that's okay. It's still routing. Battle is pretty much done. And it's still running away. However, I think, yes, we are done with the battle. So let's go ahead and hop right back into the campaign. And take the free city of Vesontio. Nervii have really good sword infantry and the best melee cav in the west. Holo. Absolutely correct, Roderick Uhtredson. They have the best melee cavalry in the west, bar none. For sure, they even have better like cavalry in comparison to the Romans. Like their cavalry is yeah, much better than any of the Roman auxiliar cavalry. So there's that. Cowards. Yes, indeed, they are cowards. And we are going to go ahead. We need the money. We could enslave, but we need the money. So we are going to take the money. And I really don't know what I need over here, because this is so obscure about army traditions. And I did do my research as far as Germanic army traditions are concerned. However, I have no idea of what I should expect as the Gauls. Let's go ahead and just get those. That's the safe option. And yep, auto-resolve this one. Thank you very much for the free city of Vesontio. I have no idea what the AI did over there. They first attacked my army over here. It retreated closer to here, and then it attacked this single unit, and that unit retreated. And we're gonna rename this unit before we disband him. Elder, I don't know, Treverorum, for example. Okay. And then we go ahead and disband him because he is expensive to maintain. Great, so we can do is dismantle this horse building. We don't need it. But we could maintain it, really. You know what? I am gonna maintain it and just perhaps dismantle buildings over here. I'm slightly confused. You know what? I'm just gonna disband it. Yep. Break it up. I've never really played as the Nervii, so I don't know what to expect. And can you sabotage the army? Let's go ahead and sabotage, please. Okay, good. So you can't even come back to us in this turn, so that's great. Keep getting depleted while we can replenish. And we are going to get rid of this mercenary because it's pretty expensive to maintain. And you know what? I want a couple of these light Remy cavalry, so I'm going to just keep you know, that barracks there for a bit. And let's go ahead and quickly end the turn. Have a quick look at our dignitary who has leveled up. Give him some skills. And then let's see if we can do any diplomacy. The UBI, we are at war with the same faction that you are at. Excellent. So we can go ahead and get some money from you, which we desperately need. Fantastic. I'm happy with that. So now my eastern frontier is secured. We can focus pretty much on subjugating the entirety of Gallia. We can also issue an edict, so let's go ahead and get that tribute collection. Alright, let's have a look at the chat. Make it a recruitment province. That's actually a good idea, Roderick Uthridson, and I am going to do that. The AI was fuming that you didn't want to have a fight and just gave the city, Rolf. Caesar in Bello Gallico describes the Nervii as the fiercest tribe in Gaul. Such a powerful reputation, indeed. Indeed, for sure. I would assume that they would have to be very warlike, considering the fact that they keep getting, like, invaded from all sides from the Germanics. They are pretty much in the middle of, you know, the borders of three different cultures. The Celts, the Germanics, as well as, of course, the Iceni, the Britons. So my guess is that they had to deal with a lot of issues. Okay, so we do have a little bit more cavalry. We can get a couple more cavalry, so... And it is costing us a lot less to get these cavalry units. So let's go ahead and get these cavalry units real quick. And... meanwhile, this guy is getting a bit too scary for me. Have a look at the Aedui.
Well met, friend.
You're not going to trade with me for some reason. And my spy... Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna bother with you anymore. I'm just gonna move you here towards the Aedui, who are pretty much going to die very soon to the Averni, since we have discovered the Averni. Let's try to be friendly with them by joining the war against the all done and dusted Aedui. That should make the Averni a little bit friendlier towards us. Non-aggression, they will not accept it, but we will pay them upfront for the non-aggression. Hopefully they will accept it. Nope, we have very little money. And that is slightly unfortunate. And since we are going to make this a recruitment province, we can go ahead and just dismantle this building. Let's go ahead and end the turn once again. The bravest of the Belgae tribes, he describes them. By the way, show the units in the next battle up close. Definitely will do that, Andrew Fish. It's a good suggestion, and I do definitely want to do that. However, as most of you know, my mind's not where it should be at the moment, and I do sincerely apologize for that. Alright, let's have a look at what we can do. Future expansions, brainstorming. And the Sequani, we can't really leave Vesontio because of course the Sequani is over there, but this would be a really good chance to attack Bibracte. Let's have a quick look at where the Sequani are at. And yes, they are not going to be able to you know, get towards us. So let's just move a little bit closer. Okay, fantastic.
What would you
And over here, we're just going to deploy. We can't really deploy you, so yeah, just let's leave you like that for now. And can upgrade you. Get a temple, I guess. Really don't know what to build over here because, of course, I haven't really played as the barbarian factions a lot, but we will get a temple to help with that public order. And yeah, pretty much with that, we can't do anything else in this turn. Our chieftain has improved a little bit. So what we are going to do is we are going to get these things that give them a morale penalty. And of course, we want to have a quick look at our politics. Can get some characters married off. Some other characters are slightly disloyal towards us. Let's get these characters married off. Give you a trait. Fantastic. Alright. And we can go ahead and end the turn once again and have a quick look at the chat. They have the best melee cavalry until reforms, after which they lose to Averni Cav. I disagree, Sergeant Meme Suraj. They actually have better cavalry than the Averni. They actually have better cavalry than the Averni. Just slightly. I mean, it's neck to neck. They just have... Oh, you know what? The Averni are attacking them. That's interesting. The peace treaty. Are you gonna join a confederation with me? What if I pay you?
We offer peace today.
Nah. Then no peace. No peace, my friend. No peace. What is better barbaric group faction? Gallic, Germanic, Britannic, or Iberians? My personal favorite are the Germanics. The Gallics are one of the easiest, I would say. Aryan Rana, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And Lucas Lemon, the Britannics are quite interesting and they have a very strong starting position. And it seems like the Sequani are all but destroyed. And I'm not entirely sure, but the Averni could end up defeating the Edui. Let's actually go ahead and give them a little bit of encouragement, see if they will go ahead and attack Bibracte. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, then, you know what, we have an advantage. We can pull back and make some gains. However, with that, we can just simply end the turn. There's nothing much we can do. We could see if we can have some politics. And the only thing we can do is actually improve the public order in Belgica. And then we're gonna have to end the turn. Germanic and Britannics feel backwards when compared to the Iberians and the Gallics. Yes, and I feel the Iberians are actually severely underrated. Severely underrated. On paper, they look really weak. But in reality, they are quite strong, really. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty strong. It doesn't seem like the Averni are interested in attacking. So we're gonna see the peace treaty. Now you're still not gonna confederate, so you're gonna pretty much... Interesting. Distinct people are the best. Distinct people are the best from all barbaric factions. No idea what that means. I didn't quite understand you over there, Andrew Fish. What do you mean by distinct people? Like, who are distinct? Let's go ahead and move our spy. Have a quick look of what's going on over here. And... we could just start raiding over here for some extra income. Alright, that's great. And I'm really scared about this this army over here. It's 34 stack, it's pretty big. It's bigger than our own stack, which is a 24 stack. However, let's see how that goes. Quick end turn over here. Real quick. See what the Averni are up to. And they are attacking. We are going to refuse the attack. And what? They just give me a free city? Oh my god. Oh my god, what's up with the AI, man? Oh my god, they just loot, they sack the settlement. Which means it's gonna be easy pickings for me in the next turn. And I should pretty much end up gaining the city for myself. And let's see how that goes, actually. Yeah, I don't want to mess this up. Let's have a quick look over here. Bibracte. What? How's Bibracte fully garrisoned? Okay, no idea. But what we are going to do is we are going to move around over here, attack this guy. And we can auto-resolve this one. And ransom off the captives. And now what I want to do is I want to peace treaty. It's on high. Ask for payment. Great. Low. Okay. No. That means I am just gonna attack you, auto-resolve you. Okay. Fantastic. And we are going to sack you. Okay. Wonderful. And now we are gonna peace you out. Let's try that. Peace you out, Confederate. And give me your payment. You're on low. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. And they joined the Confederation, so just like that, we are now, I think, Gallica? Gallia? Yeah, that's what we are. Fantastic. Go ahead and get some abilities. I'm not entirely sure. Just gonna quick alt tab over here. Have a look at army traditions. And we'll definitely try to really quickly have a look at that. The Averni. Quick hop. Okay. Frontier garrison. A 9 levy attack, all infantry. Okay, so I definitely want to get this thing over here, I think. Wait, hold on. 15 attritional losses. Which one is that? Okay, this one. And the other one gives levy, so I don't want that. Okay. So I want over here cavalry units. I'm pretty fine with the cavalry units. Have a look at the other things. Income from looting, weapon damage. That's pretty good, actually. So let's go ahead and get these guys. And also what I want with these guys is I want the Frontier Conquerors, which I believe is this. Okay. So now things are looking good. Perfect. And with this, we can convert this into a economic province. That is the idea. Fantastic. Let's move up over here. Start to try to conquer our neighbors real quick. Of course, we are losing some food. Okay, we have an event as well. We're going to try to bribe to our side. Go ahead and marry off this character over here. Quick look at our diplomacy. We can possibly even trade with the Averni. They are not interested in a trade with us. But since we actually have these buildings over here, which I could retain, that means I can build up some more troops, so that's exactly what I want to do. Quick look at the Averni, and they have a lot of spearmen, very few cavalry. Decent. I mean, I could end up backstabbing the Averni, keep pushing down south. The Atrebates. Trade agreement. No, you're not gonna take a trade agreement from me. So let's just quickly try to build up over here. Couple of troops. Okay. I'm happy with that. I don't want to mess with the Averni. What we are going to do is we're going to try to... Wow, these factions really hate me. And I don't know why exactly. What about Massalia? Trade? Nope. Seems like everyone hates me, and it's probably because I don't have a lot of resources as of now, so we're gonna have to try to fix that. And of course, even our food is looking pretty low, so let's send one of our characters to actually improve the food, and we're gonna do that in Germania Minor. And as you can see, the food is slightly better. And that's a problem with, of course, having a new spy. The new spy doesn't steal food. let's go ahead and end the turn. Watch out your food. The RNG. Okay. Lucas Lemon. Funny that everyone remembers the Germanics predict Gauls and Iberians forget the Getae and other barbarian factions of the Danube. That's actually true. You forget the Daco-Thracians often. Yeah, they are the barbaric factions. They were considered barbarians at the time. And the Dacian Empire was actually a thing, yeah. It was actually a thing, so for sure. Now it's pretty interesting to see what exactly is going on and how we're gonna go forward with this campaign. I am pretty much stumped because for sure we have a lot of huge stacks to deal with, but you know, if the AI keeps giving us freebies like this, it's gonna be quite easy for us, I'm not gonna lie. And okay, now what we need is we will need a couple of missile cav, I'm guessing. Go ahead and get that missile cav. And I don't really know what's going on over here. Okay, this guy is going all the way up over there because I believe he's at war with someone. No, he isn't. Okay, that's interesting. No idea what he's doing up there then. Alright, let's just keep these buildings for now. And I can actually go ahead and dismantle this one. This is the building I need to recruit up those horse units. And we have built our barracks over here, which means we can get some Belgae, Singetoi, or some phalanx type units, which will be quite good at holding that front line. However, let's have a quick look at the temples. I'm not really sure what are the temples that are good for the Nervii. I know that they have a dual culture, such as you can see they have Celtic cultural influence as well as Germanic cultural influence. But what we want is the one that actually gives a good amount of public order. And I believe that one is over here, the Sanctuary of Rutis. And let's go ahead and build that one. Sanctuary of Rutis, okay, fantastic. And alright, this character has some good amount of zeal, so we can go ahead and give her some further zeal. And anything to improve her gravitas. Yes, she does have one ability that will give her some gravitas, which is great. And once she gets a little bit more gravitas, we can finally begin engaging in politics. Well, that being said and done, let's actually get a character over here in preparation. Of course. Nothing much else to do. Let's go ahead and end the turn once again. It was a big badass confederation under a really strong leader. That is true. Ajamim Suraj. And I think it's actually part of the Imperator Augustus start, isn't it? Okay, next turn we have the Hearthkeeper. We are definitely going to select the higher characters. The trade agreement with the Ubi I have dissolved, which means these guys over here have grown a little bit too big. And that is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, these guys over here, nobody wants to trade with me still, and that is unfortunate. I do believe if I take Nemesis and have access to, of course, the gold that's over there, then things should be better. Meanwhile, a quick look at Cenobum. We could potentially attack. And we don't have a big enough army, unfortunately. Go ahead, deploy over there. You can get way over here. I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna move you out, and for just one turn we're gonna get a couple more of melee troops if we can, and we can get these guys over here. They're pretty decent, they're nothing great. But you know what, there's no point of getting them. We might as well just march across the Pictones and try to attack a Cenobum head on. And yeah, let's see how that goes, how that pans out for us. We can in the meanwhile demolish this building, upgrade over here. We're gonna move our Elder all the way towards Bibracte. But for now, what we can do is we can select another Elder, and we will select from the Morini Chieftains, since they are a little bit disloyal towards us. So let's go ahead and select those guys. Reinstate the legacy of Elder Treverorum. Go ahead, put you up in there. Elder Bibracte now. That's perfect. Okay. Alright, again, our economy is not looking all that great, but let's try to start to gain some resources, and then hopefully tribes will be more, you know, open-minded to trading with us. Alright, so the chat is still talking about Burubista, the Dacian, or the, you know, the Getaean Empire guy. Burubista had been an ally of Pompey the Great, and he and Caesar died in assassination. Yeah. Pretty interesting how these things kind of line up. I mean, even Hannibal and Scipio kind of died in a similar fashion, right? I mean, one poisoned himself, I guess, but like, you know, both of them died unappreciated by their respective countries, you know, or factions rather. Alright, these guys are looking dangerously interested over here. I'm not entirely sure what are their intentions. Well, I'm not sure if they can do anything about it, even if they want to.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom.
Alright, let's just go ahead and attack these guys straight off. And we can have a quick look and see who they are at war with. They are at war with the Atrebates, which is great. Let's see if the Atrebates will ask us to join their war. Maybe even pay us a little bit. They reject. Join the war against the Carnutes, maybe regularly. Okay, they accept that. We can go ahead and attack. It's gonna be a pretty difficult battle, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not entirely sure if I did the right thing over here. Yeah, these guys have 8 armor. So let's go ahead. And okay, this cavalry is actually quite good. And what we want to do is get that army upkeep for sure. And since we are going to be fighting a battle, we need that morale for sure. And what else can we do? Maybe perhaps just get this offensive morale. Get a couple of these. Hey, let's go ahead and even upgrade our dignitary over here. Okay, fantastic. Even our spy has kind of leveled up, so we can go ahead and get these new abilities for the spy. Quick save over here, hop right into the battle, and let's see how this battle goes on. And I'm not entirely sure of the Gallic garrisons. They could be quite tough. I'm not sure if they have armor or they don't have armor, and that's going to be the deciding factor. However, of course, we have the advantage as far as cavalry is concerned. Waging war, it had influence below the Danube in the south, till the Alpines in the east. You mean the west, right? And the Black Sea in the east. Go ahead, start up our deployment real quick. We have a much bigger army now. And we can get 3 of these units on 3rd position. And the remaining of our cav can be over there. Meanwhile, you can be here. Get several of these units here. Okay, fantastic. Select all of these units, put them up here. Here, cavalry, group 2. General. Select the entire army and shift it to the center of the battlefield. Group 4. Group 3, you can be here. Sorry, Group 4. And Group 5, which is basically our missile cavalry. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Oh, they have traps. No idea what they are actually intending to do with these traps. They're nowhere near them. And I have no idea where they're at. They could possibly be on the top of this hill. Let's actually go ahead and select. And they are on top of the hill, so... Let's see. Can we actually move our entire army this way? Yeah, let's actually do that. Move all of you. And we can fast forward over here. Try to... Wow, I'm amazed you know all these things. Yeah, Sergeant Beam Suraj is actually quite good with slow down over here. Okay. Go ahead. Charge over here. And these guys, if they overextend, that's going to give us a big advantage. Let's go ahead and gauge over here. Meanwhile, our swordsmen can also get into the fighting. The rest of our army is slowly making its way towards the enemy. Alright, Group 4, keep chasing, keep chasing. General, keep chasing. Okay, and now what's going to happen is pretty much their right flank is going to have a local superiority, which is something I don't want to happen. Ideally, you want to be fighting with as many troops as you can possibly can. But what will happen over here is that because of the position of the battlefield, these guys will get a chance to kind of attack those horsemen over there. So what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to quickly reposition over here and eventually pull back before these units can get close enough. And of course this cavalry is going to take forever. Just try to demoralize them a little bit. Yes, that's worked. Fantastic. Come on. Group 3. Hey, you're gonna get charged over here. We want to stop you. Get Group 8 back into position. It's gonna take time for Group 8, so the cavalry can get out of there real quick. So let's actually try to get Group 8 out there quickly. And okay, we're done. We've dealt with that. Group 3, come on, go ahead. Keep chasing. Group 6, you can come here. Fantastic. Group 4, keep moving out. It's a bunch of spearmen. Group 8, you can come back here. So we're done quite well. Ooh, our general. Oh, that's a lot of spears. We might lose our king again. We just about get him out. Just about get him out. That was horrible. Okay. And this campaign is really making me complacent so far. So we might get our asses handed to us over here. Let's quickly get our own units and try to deal with their units.
This is a shameful display.
And quickly try to form up over here with all of our troops as much as we can. Get our archers here as well. Try to get for that local superiority, which is what I've been wanting thus far. Okay, this cavalry is done well. Pull him behind. Group 3. Pull them behind. You can go ahead and start throwing your jabs over there. Quick look at our cavalry over here. The general just managed to get out of there. We can move our missile troops over here. Group 3, go ahead, charge at that unit. It is slightly overextended. And that's what we are pretty much going to have to do. We're going to have to watch out for which unit is overextended and try to assist. Meanwhile, over here, this is something else that we want to do. And get these axe warriors somewhere over here so that they can start to flank. Pull our horsemen back. Get these units around. We're gonna have to try to deal with Group 3, you can pull behind. Group 3, pull behind. Group 5, you can pull behind as well. Okay. And you can be on skirmish mode. Okay. Cavalry on the right flank is getting hit pretty hard. Okay, this battle is not going as expected. And we could be in a very bad situation over here if we are not careful. However, what we need to do is get rid of their general. That might slightly help things. So let's focus fire on the general. Try to get him out of there. Meanwhile, Group 3, we're going to pull you behind. Get off all of our skirmishers as well into position. Group 3, come on, keep pulling you behind. Group 4, our cavalry. Doing quite well. Archers. Get our general out of there. Pretty tough fight, really. Not gonna lie. Group 5, you're Group 5. Keep moving you out. And we are gonna get you all the way around. And then you're gonna attack that archer unit over there in the opening. Hopefully that should be quite a deciding factor. Okay, nice. We have managed to break over here. Go ahead. Get these units over there. General, we want to move you up. Charge our cavalry into the backs over here. No, that was just not in time, unfortunately. And it's not looking good over here. Hey, what the hell is going on? These units are so fast. Okay. Where's Group 3?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, let's get these guys over here. Get our general, move back. Okay. Wow, I think I might end up losing this one. So let's actually try our level best to move around.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, might actually end up losing this one. It was not a very good battle. Not very smart to fight this battle, outnumbered 2-1. Pull back, pull back. Group 3, where are you? Come here, come on, charge into these units. You can charge here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go ahead, keep charging. Okay, horsemen can go ahead and charge over there. Hopefully that should take care of things. Okay, Group 3 pull behind. Group 5 you can also pull behind.
Flee the field of battle.
Group 3 you can go charge into that unit. Did we manage to kill their general yet? Nope. Okay. Go ahead, charge over here. Get rid of all of their archers. Hey, that's not good. Group 3.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Group 3, go ahead. General, you're doing fine. Okay, we are... Ooh. Pull back. Go ahead, hit there. General can chase down those units. Gonna be pretty harmless to do that. And of course, we are gonna lose this battle. So I don't really know what to end up doing here. Group 3, where are you? Pull back, pull back.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Group 4. This actually ended up quite bad. And that was due to the position, really. Due to the traps, really. I couldn't really try to get around them. And I should have ended up going all the way over here onto this side, but I did the exact opposite. And we are going to go ahead, charge over here. We're going to try to take as many units as we can with us. Go ahead. Keep chasing, keep chasing. We have some spear units that are rallying over here, so let's get them into position for a final stand if we can afford to do so. Real quick. Put them up real nice and tight over there. Pull up over here. We're done well over here. And we are going to charge at this unit as well. Real quick, come here. General has done well over there. Come where? Pull back. So it's pretty much ignoring over there, and we're trying to form up once again over here. Real quick.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, General is doing good. Bunch of spear units. Come on. Alright, we got rid of these guys. Get these horses out of there. All our spear units are looking pretty good. Okay.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Go ahead, keep chasing down this unit. Alright. And what do these units have? 1 armor. They're just so many, I guess. Okay, let's keep attacking these units. And we want to pull the general all the way back up there. Unfortunately, nothing much we can do with regards to the general. Okay, this cavalry is slowly coming back into the fight, which is great. Want these guys to come back. Try to hit those units real quick. Their general did quite good, actually. Okay, get a couple of these cavalry. Go ahead, try to hit those archers. Pull you behind. Yeah, this archer thinks it's too smart. Standing over there on the traps, wow. That is actually brilliant. But you know what? I'm gonna push you out. And now we're gonna charge you. Wow, they're really just standing over there. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, pull back over here. Let's see what's going on here. Keep pulling these units behind. It's good if we can isolate them. Perfect. These guys are getting out of the trap, which is what we want. Keep pushing them out. Go ahead. Okay, that's it. Those guys are done. Now we want to move our cavalry all the way over here. Get these units somewhat like this. Okay, group 5, 3. Group 3 can go ahead, charge over there. Make sure these guys don't get back to wherever it is they came from. And we're gonna send one of the cav real quick. Try to deal with this enemy before it can unleash a volley on us. And these units can come here real quick. Okay. We juked that unit quite effectively. Okay, nice. We're nearly done with this other unit as well. We have a bunch of cavalry over here. That's group 5. Fantastic. We can try to get rid of that unit once again. General can go here. You try to juke once again. Fantastic. And then now if we can kill their general, then we will have some sort of advantage. Pretty much what I want to do. That's all I've been wanting to do. And I have unloaded everything that I had into killing that general. However, just not possible. Just wasn't possible to kill him. Let's get group 4 over here. Get all of our cavalry around. Try to get closer at 5 and 3. 5, come on. 5. I don't want his general to run back. Yes, I want him to stay isolated. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead with group 5. Try to... What kind of unit is he? Is he a spear unit? He's a heavy melee unit. So that is good. Okay, so let's quickly move back group 5. Get our general back here. You can come back here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Group 3 can pull back again. Group 5, pull back. Group 3, come on, pull back. Melee troop. Okay. Get these guys here. You can charge here. Cavalry unit can go ahead and charge over here. We caught these archers out. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Really gonna have to start trying to fight this battle as cleanly as possible. Move out over there. Charge our Maripos cavalry into the backs once again. Get our general all the way over here to support our troops. Keep them fairly in good morale. Okay, good. This unit is kind of shattering, so let's just charge it and perhaps it will break. And it broke. Okay, good. So we got rid of one spearman. Fantastic. Let's go ahead. Group 3 can go ahead and mop up that unit real quick. Get all of our other troops. So this battle seems to be slightly salvageable now. We might be able to pull this through. It's been quite a big battle. Quite a mismanaged battle, I would say so. And we want to get all of our cavalry up in one group real quick. And group 5, we're going to pull you up over here. And they don't have any missile troops left, so that's good news. And let's just fast forward it over here. Get a general here. Quick look at these guys. These guys want to light that up. And if they want to do it, it's fine, because they're going to pretty much burn themselves, I think, doing it. Alright, alright, alright. Let's try to isolate another unit if we can.
Warriors! Forward! Advance at speed! Noble horse! Axe warriors!
Get these guys up here. Nice, okay, so these guys are kind of getting isolated, which is good. We can get the other guys here. Charge into the backs. Move out, keep moving out. Come on, charge. Okay, let's try to move these guys behind so that they don't get caught up. And there we go, we're taking care of yet another unit. Fantastic. Let's go ahead, move up group 2 and group 5 away. And bunch all of these guys up into one unit. Group 3. Okay, let's move up over here. Try to encourage another unit to chase us. And group 2 can also come up. You can be group 4. And I want you to be group 5 so that you can be group 3. Because I'm used to group 3 and 4 being my... Okay, 3 can come up real quick. Hey, charge. Okay, pull out. All of you pull out. Hurry up. Group 3, group 4. This is kind of the advantage of having cavalry, I guess. You have a lot of them and you can pretty much pull things off like this. And we're gonna target, of course, the light spear infantry, because, you know, targeting the light spear infantry is what's gonna be easier to deal with, really. And all of these are actually light spear infantry, which is kind of good for us. Let's go ahead and charge you into the backs over here. Okay. Have a look at these units while they rout, I guess. Group 3 can pull back, Group 4 can pull back as well. Group 3, Group 4. Slowly move up our other units. What's the fire situation over here? So we're done over here.
This is a shameful display.
No. Cavalry, come on. All of you. I need you to get out of there. Not get bogged down. Don't get bogged down. Move our general also close by so that he kind of inspires them. Ooh, man, this is quite a battle, guys. But I am trying to stay in it. I'm not gonna give up that easily. Because we still have a chance. Yeah, we got rid of that unit somehow. Which is great, I guess. Let's look at some other weak units. Let's go over here. Get all of our cavalry. That cavalry has returned, which is great. And our general. Fantastic. Okay, we can fast forward it a little bit over here. charge into that unit. Okay, fantastic. Let's get all of our cavalry in one group. I don't need them to be in separate groups anymore. And we are going to spread out like this. And this is going to be the moment of truth. We're going to try to make one decisive charge over here. Try to get rid of as many units as we can. Get our general real close. Okay. Okay, we're getting rid of that one unit. Nope, nope, pull back our cav. General, come on. Okay, getting rid of another unit. Oh god. Cavalry, we really need you to keep moving. Keep moving around, come on. And charge over here into the backs. You guys come out. Move out. Move out. Move out. You come here. Charge into these units. Charge. Okay, we're done. We've won this. Just about won this. There we go. What a win. A truly Pyrrhic victory. Yes, indeed. Ooh, oh my god. What a battle. You really don't want to run? Okay, I'm just gonna be careless and charge right into you. Since you are anyways wavering. And with that, we have won the battle, I think. No. Okay. We have a couple of guys over here. Pull our general behind. Get our cavalry all the way around over here. General, come on. Don't get into a position where you will be in trouble. Okay, there we go. That is the victory. This battle, no idea. We will find out soon enough. Must have taken quite a long time. Costly victory. And it took 35 minutes actually. If this battle. Indeed, Andrew Fish. Pyrrhus would be very jealous of this battle. I'm not really a fan of these spear units. Really, these axe units are pretty good. Not really a fan of these spear units. They do come from the third class population, but they're pretty weak. I don't mind the javelin troops, they did quite well. The archers are okay-ish. And let's go ahead and maybe we could just sack the settlement. And then we could ask for a confederation, since that is actually seems to be the way we are making quite a bit of money by doing that. Okay, fair enough. And let's go ahead and stay in that settlement. And I don't even think we lost a single unit, guys, except for that mercenary cavalry. No, we still have that. So, oh, it's not a very close battle, I guess, then. Let's go ahead and just dismantle all of these buildings. Maybe we can get... I really don't know barbarian economy. Ooh, okay, we can get some units from here. And these guys can scare, which is quite nice. What about these guys over here? They can also scare. What's the difference between these two? 28 weapon damage, 11 and 9. What about you? Someone over here had a different unit. Ah, here we go. It's this guy. 17. Okay, and 34. This guy's pretty good, actually. Where was he? He was in the War Games building. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I can convert this into the War Games building. Okay, there we go. Get this War Games going on over here. And then we can get some access to some pretty cool units. And of course, these guys also look quite nice. Alright, with that, what can we build here really? That still doesn't solve our problem. Maybe we can just go with the slave trader as usual. Or we could go for a sanitation building, and I am actually going to go for the sanitation building instead. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Everything seems to be quite fine for now. We can go ahead and end the turn, but let's have a very quick look at our politics. Okay. Now that we have more resources, we might be in a position to better trade with our neighbors. And I don't want the Averni attacking me, so you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to ask them if I can join the war against not the Massalia, because Massalia borders us, but with the Pictones, I'm going to ask if I can join the war against the Vivici. Okay, fantastic. And now will you give me a trade agreement? No. Still you hate me. No idea why. Okay. Never mind. But hopefully that means our relationship will ever keep improving. Let's go ahead and end the turn once again. And if our relationship keeps improving with them, then perhaps we can secure our southwestern borders. Right now we are in a very vulnerable situation because surrounding us we have no treaties whatsoever. So we could be attacked from any side by any faction, and I don't really like to be in this position. We have expanded quite quickly and we have taken a massive beating in the previous battle. But the good news is we should be able to replenish quite quickly, so we should be able to keep pushing. And now the last thing I actually want to do is push up north and then be exposed to the Britons as well. So maybe the best thing to do would be to come full circle and to try to take out the Atrebates, but I have no idea where they're at. Quickly send up our spy into the region, and they're over there, so yeah, there's not much I can do. Meanwhile, Ioliobana over there. Go ahead, build up. Fantastic. Can we get some more agents, which is what we will need? And we can't really, unfortunately. And of course our taxation is on high. We're going to drop it back down to low. But yes, not entirely sure what I need to be doing over here. What does the population look like over here? It's pretty good actually, so I'm going to stay put over there for a while. And instead, we're going to move up our character who has leveled up and reinstate the legacy of Elder Atuataka. Although that doesn't really make sense. We're going to name him Bibrakte. And you are going to be named Thanaboom. Okay, there, perfect. Alright, alright. Not entirely sure how to deal with all of these factions up here, but we will see as we go along. Meanwhile, can we get some trade agreements going? The Atrebates, I don't know why you hate us so much. You still hate us. Non-aggression. The Averni. Trade agreement. Nope. What about the Pictones? Trade agreement, okay, that's on high. That's good. Could use some sort of defensive frontier. Now that we have a trade agreement with you, the Averni should like us a bit more because they're kind of defensively allied with you. But they still don't like us, but I doubt they will be keen to attack us. And you know what? It seems like all these surrounding factions are at war with Massalia, so it might actually be a good idea to go to war against Massalia and kind of try to develop a positive relationships with these tribes over here. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay put and pretty much see what other opportunistic thing I can pull off. Okay. Alright, so what do you guys think of the live stream so far? I mean, that battle was something, wasn't it? But apart from that, I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying and I hope you guys are having a great time. And yeah, I'm gonna, you know, pretty much end the live stream in about a couple of, in about a half an hour. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go 4 hours this time. I'm gonna have to take a break from all of this, as of course I do have a fried brain, as I mentioned earlier, due to the fact that I lost a lot of my save games. And you know, it is what it is, but I think I'm kind of making my peace with it. And the Atrabades are being really annoying. But hopefully they will trade with me now. They still won't. What about the Averni?
Well met, friend.
They still won't. Okay, none of these factions want to trade with me. Let's pull our spy, and we have just one spy, unfortunately. We're gonna keep pulling him and see what's going on with Namnetum. Meanwhile, nothing much else to do over here. We're gonna just simply level up characters that we can level up. Go ahead, give him a public order. That's gonna be important. And quick look at our other characters. Zeal and 4 gravitas per turn. That is actually super powerful. So let's actually go ahead, give that for that character. Meanwhile, you can take the other Zeal, I guess. Okay, that's good. Do we have any more gravitas per turn? No, we do not. And okay, you can get some abilities for these characters, okay? And we can promote as well. And promotions are quite powerful because they do give you some extra tax rate, so always try to promote your rivals. Okay, we're not researching any technologies. We can go ahead, get this technology, which will give us an increased growth rate. Meanwhile, over here, we want to build one of these sanitation buildings, and I think this is the one that we want to build because it gives us 4 growth per turn, 8 public order, and 10 sanitation, whereas this does not give any public order bonuses. So let's go ahead and build that real quick. And slowly and surely we should be able to secure our position, especially in northern Gaul. And once we do that, then we should be a power to reckon with. But of course, fighting off the Romans is not going to be easy unless we unify the entirety of Gaul. And perhaps maybe even invade the British Isles before we go ahead and attack the Romans. Okay. Military access. What about non-aggression? Yeah, non-aggression is high, so you can pay me. And I'm not going to give you military access because I do want you to focus down south rather than come into my territory. And I'm pretty sure these factions are at war with each other. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. Lexovi and the Namnetes, they're usually always at war with each other, and I kinda called that out, to be frank. What we have over here is an Averni that's kinda overextended a little bit, so we could take advantage of the situation. Meanwhile over here, we haven't given them military access, so let's go ahead and give them the military access that they wanted so that they are a bit more friendly with us. Meanwhile, we can move our elder from Cenobum to Cenobum, and the elder of Bibracte towards Bibracte. Wonderful. And we can deploy this guy into this settlement for now. A very quick look at Vesontio as well, as eventually we want to replace our frontline units with our phalanx type units. And then, yeah, there's nothing much else to do for this turn, unfortunately. So let's just see if we can get any further abilities for our characters. Okay. We can promote this character, I remember that. So let's go ahead and do that. Quickly end the turn, and hopefully in the next turn, I think it'll be a wise thing to have Britannia before you make war against Rome. How you rename the faction? Rename the faction? You mean the Nervii? Oh, you mean it's Gallia now. Okay, yeah, I form a confederation, Lucas Lemon. So if you form a confederation, you can kind of rename the faction. And, okay, Andrew Fish says it will be a wise idea to attack Britannia before we make war against the Romans. Indeed, I do agree with you. We should be at least about Imperium level 4 before we can attack the Romans, but sometimes it's not really up to the human player. If Rome especially decides to attack you first, then it's not really up to the human player, so... And these guys are actually pretty good, man. So, yeah, that is scary. Oh, is he the king? He is the king. I'll hold you up over there. Meanwhile, you can move back towards Vesontio. We're gonna move you over here. Keep moving our spy maybe down towards Nemesis. What about you?
My friend,
Trade agreement? No. The Averni, will you trade with me? You're on moderate now.
but I trust you will not.
No.
I cannot
Okay.
agree.
Swabos.
Friend. We will. Your
Non-aggression. Okay, let's have a quick look of what's going on over here. I think they are going to be better suited to winning against the Heruskos, maybe. So let's actually try to... No. I'm not going to take the chance. Let them fight against each other. I don't want to join their war in case I get pulled into it unnecessarily. It could be quite problematic. So we could get some early Belgica shield walls, and that is actually quite important. These guys just cost me 48, whereas these guys are 148, 144. Okay, per turn. That's pretty much what I'm looking at right now, guys. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these guys, I guess. Okay, we need to increase our taxes once again. There's no way around it. Okay, let's do that. So that we can get a couple of these guys real quick. By this time, I think Roma achievement or has already achieved the Polybian reforms. Opinion on the melee skirmisher units. Which melee skirmishers? The ones that I have in my army, George C. They're pretty good, actually. They actually did a lot in the battle that I nearly lost. By the way, I might be wrong. I did not play DEI for some time now. Started a campaign with media and I've noticed AOR units are removed. What happened? Many AOR units don't exist anymore. I don't know about that. I'm not aware of it. As a modder, I'm not aware of it myself. Of what units have been removed. But as far as I know and as far as I can tell, AOR units are still the same. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Why is he on the decline? Jeez, okay, what's going on?
Honor the gods and gathering supplies.
That is very interesting. Seems like Massilia
My work is done. For
has probably released this faction.
the gods will have me.
And that has kind of changed things now, hasn't it?
Ready for battle.
Ah, come on.
Honor the gods. And
Alright,
your
I think I know this could turn to our advantage. The hope is this army marches all the way down, tries to deal with Massalia, and if it does, then we can
All is mother
pretty much take out this new faction. Let's go ahead and quickly end the turn. Nothing much to do in this turn. We could actually recruit another guy, but I don't want to do that. I just want to stay put for a while. Because, of course, our economy is not looking as good as I would like it to be. So we're definitely gonna have to just stay put. Alright, the Averni. Pretty much keep marching on my lands like an idiot, right? And leave... Hey Georgie Mikhailov, welcome to the stream. Yeah man, yeah, pretty sure it won't affect the channel in a negative way, but I was really liking the Roman narrative campaign that I had going, you know. It honestly is what was kind of spearheaded my channel into being quite a massive channel, so I really looked forward to completing the series. You know, I had a lot lined up. And unfortunately... Hey, what's going on here now?
warriors all.
Alright, let's pull you in.
Yes.
Get a spy all the way down towards there.
Watch over this.
Massalia, wow, that is a pretty stacked 41 stack army. You gotta be very careful because I wouldn't want to be fighting against that army. The best thing I could hope for is that the Averni declare war against this faction, and that would give me a chance to snipe Nemesis right off their nose. So let's see and hope for the best. Okay. Wonderful. Over here we can engage in politics. We can praise a character to improve her zeal, as well as give her a bit of gravitas. Okay, and do we have anything that can give some further gravitas? Can marry off this character as well. We can promote this character. Atrobates, you're at war with the Iceni. Okay. That's good. I don't mind the Iceni trying to invade Gallia, because if they can weaken our northern neighbors, then we can pretty much fight with the home ground advantage against them. Come on, Averni. Oh, AOR units, that's probably because it was a mistake. You were not supposed to be having those AOR units as Parsa and Media within the same province, your starting provinces, so that could possibly be it. Oh my god, okay.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but
Will
do
you
not
join the
wrap them in
Confederation?
lies. The spirits note.
No. What about you?
Good and
Join
noble
Confederation?
friend, what an honor you do us. Come, speak so that the
No. Alright, I'm not gonna fight another crazy battle over here. Instead, I think I'm just gonna accept that I have lost the opportunity to take over that settlement. I am gonna retreat back towards Vesontio and try to get rid of these spear units. They're pretty trash. So let's go ahead, just delete all of them. And meanwhile, yes, we can just keep that up and running. Okay, fantastic. We can improve this as well, but our public order is just at about where it's supposed to be. So let's just move down real quick. Have a quick look at all of our provinces. Germania Minor is pulling 1,800. If I upgrade, I do get access to these guys who are pretty good, but they do come from that first class population, so I don't want to be messing around with that for now. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Nothing much else to do. We do have to just check. Okay, we are chiefdom. I didn't really mention that. So we have pretty good influence. We can go all the way up to beloved as well as exalted without any problems. So we don't really need to marry off any of these characters as a result of that. Let's go ahead, keep staying the way we are. Politics wise, everything seems to be fairly stable. It's just technology. Okay, so technology wise, what do I want to do? I want to build up what do we have here? This one gives me access to these Belgica Cavaros, who are quite good actually, really. Belgica veteran champions. So let us actually see what do we need for that. We do need marble. Okay. So we will not be able to get that. So there's no point researching that really. What we will need is... we could go ahead for this because this will give +2 to our population class, or plus 0.5 to our population class per turn. Or we could actually just go down this route. That could... really confusing as barbarian factions really. This one over here gives the access to the 4th level of cattle ranch, so I am going to go ahead and get that one. Slugos, which means trooper army in ancient Celtic. Thank you so much, Lucas Lemon. Greetings people, greetings Spyrus KRV. Welcome Kali Spera. Andrew Fish, Medians were not exactly Persians. Yeah, exactly, I don't think they were. What exactly is the difference between a client state and a satrapy in Divided Empire? So a client state and a satrapy, a client state has its own political outlook. However, you are kind of like it's kind of like a protectorate. It can do whatever it wants. Satrapy is pretty much a vassal, which means they don't have sovereignty. So a client state is more like they have their sovereignty, but you are pretty much just protecting them. So you kind of have to get in... oh, these guys come from the Civitate. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so these guys can be our Civitate units. Let's have a look at some other units. I really didn't get to test these guys out, so I don't really know much about what are the good units. This spear unit definitely not worth it in my opinion. Pretty weak. Meanwhile, what we want is we want a couple of the Pagi. So what I'm actually gonna do is get a couple of these guys, 4 of them, and then we can recruit these guys. Okay, perfect. And that is because that's actually going to show you a glitch. So if you guys didn't know this is the secret to unlimited population. So as you can see, my population over here is 29 of the 2nd class population, and that is because of course I am recruiting up these guys. But what happens is that they're actually in the 2nd position, which means they will not be recruited in this turn but the next turn. So in the next turn, the game will replenish this population over here. So it's basically 200 times 4, that's 800. So originally I had 829 Pagi over here, and I have right now gonna have only 29 because of course you know, Slugos. Let's go ahead and rename that Slugos 1 Nervii. What's going to happen in the next turn is I'm going to get back all of my Pagi, so I will be able to recruit another bunch of Pagi. So yeah, that's that. The Athena has been destroyed. Okay, interesting. What happened to my spy? Spy was somewhere over here. Let's put him back here. Come on, the Averni. Tell me you are at war with
My friend.
Joint Confederation. Nah, you won't. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. And okay, Nemetosena looks a little bit weak, so that's good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And in the next turn, you'll see the glitch that I'm talking about when it comes to population class. So you can pretty much have unlimited population this way. And of course, I'm just going to use this glitch once in the live stream just to show you guys what I mean, but I'm not going to keep doing that. And at summary, what exactly is the difference? Okay, I've already answered that. Summary, can you repeat what might be problem with my AOR from Parsa? I'm playing as media. Alright, so see, I think sometimes what happens is if you share the same culture group within the province, you don't get access to those AOR units because it doesn't make sense to have auxiliary units from your same culture group. That's a direction that Divide et Impera went in. So basically, let's say you're playing as Greeks, you can't get a lot of Greek AOR units unless they're like super unique units. For example, if you're playing as Athens, you can get access to Macedonian pikemen or Spartan Spartan hoplites. And now, as you can see, I have my 800 Pagi available, so I could technically just get those up over here. Deadly earthquake here. What earthquake? Is that an earthquake in India? Not that I'm aware of. Damn. Okay. Damn, okay. Where? In Delhi? Go ahead, upgrade these cattle pens. 6.9, that's pretty massive actually. Let's go ahead, end the turn, and we pretty much have a pretty decent army now with some frontline troops in Delhi. Crap. That is nuts, man. I'm actually gonna Google that. Tremors felt in Delhi. Okay, so I guess you guys are fine. I guess you guys are fine. It was in Afghanistan, so okay. But like, yeah, there. Do you like Total War Warhammer 3? Omar Darvish, Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the live stream. And no, I don't like fantasy Total War. I don't have anything against it personally. I mean, I do wish Creative Assembly created a lot more historical titles as they originally did. But I am not complaining. I mean, I am complaining, but you know, I have nothing against people who like Warhammer, so... Come on, the Averni, what are you doing? Why are you in the sea?
You honor us.
The Iceni, you know what? This would actually be a good time. And we're gonna cancel military access with you because you've been nothing but painful. And now, as you can see, we can get those extra units. Let's go ahead. Get melee attack. That's pretty important. And we have a little bit of money, so let's use it. to gain some food. Perfect. Now we can once again improve the zeal of this character. That's good. So her zeal is slowly but surely improving. And then we are going to return the favor and improve the zeal of this character as well, and then move around as we best see fit. Oh wow, the tremors were that far, like felt that badly in Delhi as well? Damn. That means it must be a really bad situation in Afghanistan. Afghanistan, probably, you know, Pakistan. Anything you missed? Well, I don't know. Maybe you missed that battle I nearly lost. But yeah, nothing much, man. Like, I'm still, you know, just got 2 provinces in Galia. And we're about 5 provinces big. 5 regions big, rather. And here we have the Iceni attacking Nemetusena. So will you join me before you get attacked by the Iceni? Okay, let's see. Might not be the case. They might not agree. And okay, let's go ahead, get a couple of these. The character has leveled up. Meanwhile, our dignitary is finally in the province that we need him to be. What's going on over here? Can you trade with me? No, you don't want to trade with me. Swabos. Trade? Nope, not interested. Okay, so we're just gonna keep you on patrol stance for now. And we don't have a structure over here which we can use to build up. Let's go ahead, quickly end the turn, and I'm looking forward to attacking Nemetusena. Hopefully the Iceni don't take it for themselves. If they do, that would really suck. Okay, let's have a quick look at the chat. For comparison, magnitude 7 completely destroyed Turkey. Yeah, it's 6.9 is pretty high, man. It's like as high as high, like you know, it's among the deadly range for earthquakes. I'm fed up with all these earthquakes recently started. I believe they're not natural anymore. People from Syria and Turkey suffered a lot because of that now. I don't like to see that happen in Delhi also. Andrewfish, I would like to believe that they are not natural, but I don't think mankind can, you know, do anything about earthquakes. They're just so... they happen due to extremely uncontrollable and extremely massive forces that we can't do anything about. Like, we are just a speck, and I think... I like to believe that we can hardly impact the world at all. Like, earthquakes happen with tectonic plates rubbing up against each other, and that is like, you know, it's not easy whatsoever for mankind to kind of create that kind of shift in the tectonic plates. So yeah, I mean, at least that's what as far as I know my science, that's as far as I kind of understand it. Alright, so now when 2 people fight, the third person is looking to make his gain. So let's see what goes on over here. We can just stay in patrol stance and chill for a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. We can technically cause an earthquake. I don't know. Can we? We can cause it, yes, if I do believe by mining, right? Like you put some explosives really deep underground and that would cause like earthquakes, I guess. Although I'm not really sure. Portugal. I really loved Portugal, man. I was there about 3-4 years ago, pre-COVID. And I really love the place, man. The people are so nice and so friendly. And of course, the food is amazing. As an Indian, we really like Portuguese food because Portuguese food is filled with spices. And actually, you know, it was Portugal that introduced spices to India. So, okay, I have no idea what happened to those two armies, but I'm gonna join the war against the Atrebates, and they accept. So we're gonna go ahead, attack, and yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna just stay put over here, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen and how they're gonna deal with the situation. If they attack us, they attack us. I'm not too concerned. We have a much better army. We're much better suited for this battle. So yeah, I'm not too concerned. Meanwhile, what we could do is we could get another one of our Nervii chieftains, who I think not this guy, the other guy. Yes, this guy is already a cavalry general. And we can get some cav. Ah yes, we do not have our Pagi class, so we want to preserve our Pagi class, but you know what, we're just going to do it, and we're going to rename this Slugos, I believe. Slugos 1 Remy. Okay. Because that's another tribe within the Nervii faction, so we're going to name it Remy, Morini, and then of course all the other Gallic tribes as we go along. However, nothing much else to do for this turn. We can keep trying to improve authority. At the same time, our faction leader should have a decent amount of authority. So let's go ahead, improve the authority of this character. So we have a 646, which means we could technically improve her cunning, but we want to improve cunning last. So just going to stay put like that. Until today, some Indians speak Portuguese in Goa. Lucas Lemon, yes, I'm actually very close to Goa. And actually, yeah, I do know a little bit of Portuguese, but I'm not exactly Goan myself. But yes, I am heavily, or my community from India is heavily influenced by Portuguese culture as well as Portuguese people. And I even have a Portuguese surname. So, yeah. There are many churches, especially in old Portuguese colony areas, that date back to the Portuguese, such as in Goa. Yeah, there's a minority of people in Goa that talk Portuguese. Okay, fantastic. Here we are. Another big battle. Hopefully not as close as the very first battle. Let's quick save and fight the battle, and then we can call it an end to the episode. And it's going to be a massive battle. And of course the game crashed, but thankfully I have quick saved. So let's go ahead, task manager, and I'm going to keep talking through this. And sometimes this is the problem with live streams, is that the game kind of crashes, and we're going to continue the campaign. And this is one of the reasons you always want to quick save your games before a battle. Because the game tends to crash right before a battle. Sometimes earthquakes kind of make a domino effect, Omar Darvish. I agree with you on that one. And the reason being is it's because it's an entire tectonic plate moving, right? So it could be moving in other areas as well. So eventually, like all some 200-year-old churches in Brazil. Well, Portuguese churches in India are much older than 200 years. Like you have some, like the Portuguese, I think people kind of underestimate how long the Portuguese were in India. Like India for the most part was India for the most part was under the rule of the British for 200 years. But of course the... okay, my stream is not showing up for some reason. Can you guys see my stream? Okay, I have no idea why. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Okay, that's because it's crashed. We need to redo the options once again, which is run in window. Okay. Alright, so yes, I was talking about the British and the Portuguese, and so the British have pretty much ruled India for like 200 years. Portuguese were in India since the 1400s, so you know it's been like 600 years of influence. Once again, a quick save, and let's hop into the battle. Portugal left, well, it wasn't really a peaceful... it wasn't really peacefully though. They were declared war upon, I mean, the Indian government did declare war upon Portuguese Goa, so... yeah, but of course, that's all in the past. We have pretty good relationships with Europe now, with the Portuguese, with every European, anyone in particular. We don't really want to have enmities with any country, so to speak. Go ahead, get a cavalry into 2 groups. Okay, you can be in group 3. Meanwhile, we are going to flank you. Okay, go ahead and turn on our reshade, our beautiful reshade, and these are 10. Okay, pull back all of our troops. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to set you up over here. Fantastic. Get our melee skirmishers on the left flank, like so, and we can get our other melee troops on the right flank. Get our archers in the middle, toggle on that guard mode. Group 3 can come here. Group 4 can come here. Group 5, you can be over here. And our general can be over here. We're really going to check our game settings again, because of course the game crashed, which means you can toggle on that unit markers. Okay, let's go ahead and start the battle.
Fire at will for missiles can be toggled on or off. Keeping it toggled off will help.
Yeah, so it really started out like, I would say the Portuguese were... there were... yeah, I mean, like, Portuguese occupation had its advantages as well as its disadvantages, of course. Much like the British occupation, I don't like to see it all as a one-sided affair. There were a lot of good things that came out of it, but of course nothing tops sovereignty, for sure. Alright, let's quickly select all of our other troops. Okay, we can select them this way, move them out over here. We want to get as quickly as possible into the battle. Alright, perfect. Okay, get this cavalry over here.
Orders! Advance at speed! Aye! Warriors, draw weapons! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, let's have a quick look of what's going on over there. Fantastic, okay. Want a general to charge in there as well. Yeah, phalanx troops just getting into position. Okay, we can move these guys over here. And we want to charge back into these guys as well. We're doing much better in terms of our fighting right now. That is always more welcome. Meanwhile, these units can try to hit these guys over here. Go ahead, charge here. Group 4, pull back. General can stay in there. Group 10, you can move up over here. Have a quick look at some of these units as requested. These units can come here. Go ahead. Into narrow formation, come here. Okay, keep chasing. Alright. I'm really not so good at this. We want to move our general out of there. Don't want to put him in that situation where he could be in trouble. Meanwhile, we're going to send our champions, or these Belgica young champions, to attack this unit over here. And they're losing decisively despite being a medium unit. So that's kind of nice. Of course, let's see some fighting. The surname is Pinto, man. Surname is Pinto. It's Portuguese, right? Oh, wow. Okay. We have some development going on over here, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Move up group 5. I don't want to lose my cavalry. They are going to be quite crucial towards winning, and our right flank has done a fantastic job. So I'm really liking these units, these naked units. We can move our general up ahead as well. Quickly get these guys over here. Reposition you. Archers, please go ahead, attack the units that need to be attacked. Get our cavalry back. Oh, you're interesting. Go ahead, see you being charged from both sides. And the thing about Belgic cavalry is that they are actually a Marepos cavalry, so they're actually super heavy. So that is great. We're gonna go into narrow formation, pull up over here very quickly and try to surround the entire enemy unit. Meanwhile, group 5, come over here. You want to charge, that's fine. You are skirmisher cavalry, so you're gonna lose pretty decisively. And there's nothing much you can do about it. And look at you getting stabbed. Get stabbed, mate. Ah, you're trying to run? No, you're not gonna run. So pulling away from a cavalry fight, as you can see, is very dangerous because you can keep chasing and it will turn into a rout, as you can see. There we go. So the absolute worst thing you can do in the middle of a cavalry fight is actually pull away from it. Let's go with group 4. Okay, our troops are nearly here. And we wanna... I actually like these units, you know, they are pretty good for Civitate class, these skirmishers, LJ skirmishers. Okay, now we can realign our troops over here. Keep chasing down these units. Go ahead, throw up javelins. Keep throwing them. And now we're gonna charge all of our units into the backs over here. And these guys have the scare ability, so we can pretty much see a mass rout very soon over here. Have a look. And as you can see, it's a mass rout. These guys are just charging into that blob. That right flank is absolutely destroyed. Just keep looking at my mini-map to make sure nothing fancy is going on. Pretty much done and dusted over there. So let's just quickly reform our front line to deal with the new threats. So go ahead, get a couple of these guys over here. You can run all the way over here. And you're going to be here. Okay, fantastic. We can sort of kind of fast forward it now. Because, yes, what we can do is Group 5 is actually quite quick, so they can pretty much hunt down any enemy units. Meanwhile, Group 3 and Group 4 can form up on the flanks of our new front line. We can also move our general into position, get our archers into position, and of course our skirmishers who have done a fantastic job. If you look at the kills they've got, yeah, 212 kills. That is crazy. You move out. What are you doing over there? And what are you? Which unit exactly? Okay, you're in Group 3, okay. So you're supposed to come over here. Group 5 meanwhile. Okay, you're done quite good. Our champions also done quite good. Let's go ahead. Select our entire army. Move them up ahead. It's gonna look a bit weird. We're gonna put Group 3 over there. Group 4 over here. Champions, get into position. For example, Hiroshima and Nagasaki hold a Japanese Catholic community in Japan pre-nukes. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, colonization was quite a big thing, you know, I guess. And a lot of people kind of cultures kind of assimilated, and in a way it's actually connected the world at a level that would not be possible, you know, without colonization. I mean, a lot of people suffer, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a good thing. But some, you know, unintended good has come out of it, if I have to, let's put it that way. Alright, let's have a quick look, see the battle. And our spearmen are actually quite good. They're actually really good at holding the line. Pretty much these are the troops we want to deal with. These are the garrison troops, so we want to wipe them out as best as we can. We can just sit behind, try to charge into these units and use our more mobile cavalry to get deeper. Meanwhile, we can use our skirmisher troops to kind of deal with these units over here. Let's move our skirmisher units like so. Quickly attack with these units. Deeper units can pull up. And I'm gonna move all of my skirmisher cavalry over there in anticipation for chasing down the enemy. And now we can... Okay, sort of kind of move these champions up over here, move our general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Skirmishers! Ready to ride! Skirmishers!
No time to run, so let's just charge into that unit. Okay, and they're actually losing, even though they are dedicated melee units, so this unit is actually really good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we're done over here. We need to pull our cavalry out before they get caught by that spear unit. Meanwhile, our other cavalry can charge here. Our champions can line up. And now our cavalry can charge in all different directions. Go ahead, charge all different directions. Try to rout their left flank, which reminds me to move our other cavalry towards that left flank.
Units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, fantastic. Go ahead, charge here, charge here. You are going to charge into this unit. Keep charging. Make sure you kill as many of their units as you possibly can. Group 4, charge. And a lot of our units are actually sitting idly, so let's just remove our shield wall and move them really close to that center. Meanwhile, our general... Okay. Have a quick look at what's going on over here. This unit is 10 units. I don't really care. Go ahead, keep attacking. And we have won the battle, so we are going to continue. We're going to try to kill as many of their troops as we possibly can. And I like to turn off the reshade for this part of the battle so that I can clearly see what's going on. This is the same reshade I use in the campaign.
The enemy general is dead.
And let's go ahead and chase that unit. Okay, so we have 10, and let's quickly pause over here, have a quick look. Okay, what's going on here? At 16, okay, so that unit is quite done and dusted. 15, I think we're nearly done. Okay, let's just fast forward it again. Not much left to this battle. Pretty easy battle. Okay, here, this is what we need to deal with. It is under 30, but let's go ahead and keep chasing. And some of you guys might notice that I actually have a different, icons over here. And I kind of like the new icons because it's very easy at a glance to tell what exact unit am I dealing with. This is a skirmisher cavalry. This is a melee cavalry. It's very easy rather than the default DEI banners. Okay, that's 19. I think we're done with the battle, so let's go ahead, hop back into the campaign. A heroic victory, as you can see. Pretty good victory. So we had one Pyrrhic victory and one heroic victory to make up for it. Alright. Very good, like we have destroyed a lot, and you know what could happen is the British could take over, which is not good. And they just have one unit left, and it's pretty much their king is the only one who remains. We're gonna ransom them off for that extra money. And we actually captured the settlement, okay. Fantastic. I didn't know that could possibly happen. But in the next turn, we should be able to attack that army that's outside, and then I will pretty much call it the end of the episode, as I have kind of overshot it by half an hour, and I don't want to keep going down the same rabbit hole as, my Germanic episode that I first started off. However, with that, yes, we have dealt with, this faction, so the Atrebates is no more. Our army has leveled up, so let's go ahead and get some melee attack skill. The weapon damage inflicted is fantastic, and the last one is of course the melee attack skill, the Unfettered Warriors. So now we have pretty much our setup, and we are just going to start leveling up all of these different army traditions as we level up our army. However, just a quick look at what we have here in the province. We can go ahead and convert this and dismantle this. We don't need that anymore. And yes, with that, I mean, there's a lot more that I can do to this turn. Like, I could engage in some politics. Let's just go ahead, quickly do that. And also what we can do is we can send this character to improve the food in Germania Minor. And pretty much after that we can pretty much save up the game. And what I am going to do is save it up as a live stream Nervii 2. And we are going to, in the future, save up to the cloud as well, because I do not want a repeat of what happened today. Anyways, I thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you like the video, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you are interested for more. Peace